Hollywood has never been more diverse, daring, and dynamic, and these 5 openly gay actors are leading the charge. With jaw-dropping looks, undeniable talent, and fearless authenticity, they're proving that LGBTQ+ stars belong in the spotlight. For years, being openly gay in Hollywood was considered a career risk. But times have changed, and these rising actors are breaking barriers, landing major roles, and redefining what it means to be a leading man. Whether starring in blockbuster films, indie hits, or hit TV series, they're capturing hearts and taking over the industry. Today, Rainbow Spotlight brings you the top 5 hottest gay actors of 2024. Who's your favorite? Let's find out. Number 1. Andrew Materazzo, the mysterious heartthrob winning over Hollywood. Some actors have that undeniable star quality, a mix of intensity, charm, and effortless cool. Andrew Materazzo is one of them. With his piercing gaze, sharp jawline, and brooding energy, he's quickly making a name for himself as a rising LGBTQ+ star in Hollywood. From Brazil to Hollywood, a star in the making, born in São Paulo, Brazil, and raised in the U.S., Materazzo grew up surrounded by art, music, and performance. He studied at the New York Film Academy before heading to Los Angeles, where he landed roles in short films, indie projects, and music videos. His breakthrough moment came when he joined MTV's Teen Wolf in its final season. Playing Gabe, a dangerous yet oddly charismatic villain, Materazzo captivated audiences with his intense screen presence and natural acting talent. His ability to balance charm and menace made him stand out, even in a cast full of rising stars. After Teen Wolf, he continued working in indie films, psychological thrillers, and TV dramas, proving that he wasn't just another pretty face, he had serious acting chops. His performances in short films and digital series earned him recognition among casting directors, and he soon found himself being considered for bigger Hollywood roles. Embracing his LGBTQ+ identity. For years, Materazzo kept his personal life private, focusing on his craft rather than labels. But as his career grew, he became more open about his identity, subtly confirming his place in the LGBTQ+ community. Unlike many young actors, he refuses to be boxed in by Hollywood's expectations. He's choosing roles that challenge stereotypes and push boundaries, proving that queer actors can take on any genre, whether it's action, drama, or thriller. Materazzo has also used his growing platform to advocate for better LGBTQ+ representation in media. He's spoken out about the importance of giving queer actors the opportunity to play multidimensional characters rather than being restricted to token roles. What's next for Andrew Materazzo? With his smoldering looks, undeniable talent, and fearless authenticity, Materazzo is poised for major success. He's currently starring in psychological thrillers, crime dramas, and even lending his voice to animated projects. Rumors suggest he's in talks for a high-profile Netflix series, which could be his biggest career move yet. Industry insiders have also hinted that he may be joining a major superhero franchise, making him a potential A-lister in the coming years. One thing is certain: Andrew Materazzo is just getting started, and Hollywood is taking notice. Drop a 1 if Andrew Materazzo is your Hollywood obsession. Number 2. Zachar Perez, the rom-com heartthrob taking over Hollywood. Some actors have the look, some have the charm. Zachar Perez has both, and more. With his swoon-worthy smile, effortless charisma, and undeniable screen presence, he's quickly become one of Hollywood's favorite LGBTQ+ leading men. From small roles to Hollywood fame, born in Chicago, Illinois, to a Mexican-American family, Zachar Perez didn't grow up in the entertainment industry. Instead, he worked his way up, starting with guest roles on TV shows like Young and Hungry and Scandal. His breakout moment came when he joined Netflix's The Kissing Booth 2, 2020, as Marco Peña, the charming guitar-playing heartthrob who instantly stole the spotlight. Fans fell in love with his boyish charm, sharp wit, and effortless on-screen chemistry with Joey King. But Perez didn't stop at teen rom-coms. He wanted to prove he could take on more mature, complex roles. Breaking barriers with red, white, and royal blue. In 2023, Perez landed his biggest role yet, playing Alex Claremont Diaz in Amazon Prime's adaptation of Red, White, and Royal Blue. Starring alongside Nicholas Galitzine, he brought depth, humor, and passion to the role of the first son of the United States falling in love with a British prince. The film was an instant hit, praised for its chemistry, LGBTQ+ representation, and feel-good romance. Perez's performance showcased his range as an actor, not just as a heartthrob, but as a leading man capable of carrying a major film. Embracing his identity and advocacy. Though Perez initially kept his personal life private, he has since embraced his role as an LGBTQ+ advocate. While he hasn't explicitly labeled himself, he has spoken out about the importance of queer stories in Hollywood and why authentic representation matters. Love is love, and we need more stories that celebrate that, he shared in an interview. What's next for Taylor Zachar Perez? With his star rising fast, Perez is now one of the most sought-after actors in Hollywood. He's rumored to be in talks for a high-profile action romance film, marking his first step into the action genre. Beyond acting, he's also passionate about LGBTQ+ rights, mental health awareness, and increasing Latino representation in Hollywood. One thing's for sure, Taylor Zachar Perez isn't just a rom-com star, he's a force to be reckoned with. Drop a 2 if Taylor Zachar Perez is your Hollywood crush. Number 3. Nico Greetham, the triple threat stealing the spotlight. Some actors have talent. Nico Greetham has it all. With movie star good looks, killer dance moves, and serious acting chops, he's proving to Hollywood that he's more than just a pretty face. He's a star in the making. From dance floors to Hollywood sets born in Virginia to Scottish and Colombian parents, Greetham started out as a competitive dancer. He trained in ballet, contemporary, and jazz, quickly rising through the ranks. At 18, he competed on So You Think You Can Dance, where his charm and talent made him a fan favorite. But Greetham always had his eyes on acting. After moving to LA, he landed his first major role as the Yellow Ranger in Power Rangers Ninja Steel. While the role gave him exposure, he wanted more, something deeper, something grittier. In between auditions, Greetham worked hard to refine his craft. He trained with top acting coaches and took on small indie projects to build his resume. Unlike many young actors who rely solely on their looks, he was determined to prove his versatility. Breaking out in American Horror Story. His big break came in 2021 when he was cast in Ryan Murphy's American Horror Stories and later in American Horror Story NYC. Playing dark, complex characters, he proved that he wasn't just a dancer turned actor. He was the real deal. His portrayal of a troubled hustler in AHS, NYC was raw and emotional, showing a depth that surprised many. Not long after, he starred in Dramarama, an indie LGBTQ+ coming-of-age film where he played a closeted teen navigating friendship and self-acceptance. The film earned him praise for his sensitive and heartfelt performance, embracing his queerness in Hollywood. In 2022, Greetham publicly came out as queer, saying he no longer wanted to hide or downplay who he was. Since then, he's been a strong advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility in Hollywood. For so long, I was afraid that being open about my identity would hurt my career. Now I realize that my queerness is my superpower. He's since spoken at LGBTQ+ panels and has become a fixture at queer events, using his platform to push for more inclusive storytelling. What's next for Nico Greetham? With his background in dance, theater, and action, Greetham is a casting director's dream. He's rumored to be starring in a new high-energy musical film, as well as an upcoming queer drama series. His ability to transition between genres, from horror to musicals to indie dramas, makes him one of Hollywood's most exciting rising stars. As Hollywood continues to embrace diverse storytelling, Greetham is positioned to be one of the leading queer actors of his generation. One thing's for sure, with his talent, charisma, and fearless authenticity, Nico Greetham is just getting started. Drop a 3 if you think Nico Greetham is Hollywood's next big thing. Number 4. Teo Yoo, the Korean heartthrob. Taking Hollywood by storm. Some actors take years to break into Hollywood, but Teo Yoo is proving that talent, perseverance, and undeniable charm can defy all odds. With his striking looks, effortless charisma, and deep emotional performances, he's quickly becoming one of the most exciting LGBTQ+ actors in the industry. A global star with humble beginnings born in Germany to Korean parents, Teo Yoo's journey to Hollywood was anything but ordinary. Growing up, he was fascinated by cinema, but a career in acting seemed like a distant dream. He originally studied literature and philosophy before taking a bold leap, moving to New York to train at the prestigious Lee Strasberg Theater and Film Institute. After refining his craft, Yoo spent years working in the South Korean film industry, starring in art house films, indie dramas, and even action-packed thrillers. But it was his breakout role in the critically acclaimed romantic drama Past Lives 2023 that catapulted him onto the global stage. Breaking stereotypes in Hollywood. As a Korean-German actor navigating the American film industry, Yoo has faced unique challenges. Asian actors have historically been typecast into certain roles, but he's determined to change that narrative. Yoo's performances are defined by their emotional depth and quiet intensity. His portrayal of Hae-sung in Past Lives was praised for its subtlety and heart-wrenching realism, making audiences worldwide fall in love with his raw authenticity. The film's success opened doors for him in Hollywood, leading to exciting new roles in major productions. In interviews, Yoo has been refreshingly open about his identity and experiences as an LGBTQ+ actor. While he keeps his personal life relatively private, he has spoken about the importance of representation and breaking industry norms for Asian queer actors. What's next for Teo Yoo? With Hollywood taking notice, Teo Yoo is set to star in several high-profile projects, including a mystery thriller and a groundbreaking LGBTQ+ romance film. His ability to seamlessly switch between genres, from heartfelt dramas to intense thrillers, makes him one of the most versatile rising stars today. In a world where diversity and authenticity are becoming essential in storytelling, Teo Yoo is proving that queer actors of color not only belong in Hollywood, they deserve to be leading men. Drop a 4 if you think Teo Yoo is Hollywood's next big heartthrob. Number 5. Koch, the horror prince of LGBTQ+ cinema. Some actors chase blockbuster roles, but Koch has made a name for himself by embracing bold, unconventional characters. With his sharp jawline, piercing blue eyes, and effortless screen presence, he's carving out his own path as a rising star in horror and LGBTQ+ cinema. Hollywood bloodline, but no shortcuts born into a Hollywood legacy. His grandfather was an Academy Award-winning producer. Many assumed Koch would have an easy path to success. But instead of relying on his family name, he put in the work, training at the University of Southern California's School of Dramatic Arts. Determined to make it on his own, Koch started with indie films and small TV appearances, slowly building his credibility. But it wasn't until he landed the lead role in They Them, 2022, a psychological horror film set in a conversion camp, that he truly caught Hollywood's attention. Mastering the horror genre. Not long after They Them, Koch starred in Swallowed, 2022, a queer body horror thriller that gained a cult following. His ability to blend vulnerability with intensity made him stand out in a genre often dominated by stereotypes. Critics praised his performances, calling him one of the most exciting new faces in horror. Unlike many young actors, Koch isn't afraid to take risks. He's actively seeking out roles that challenge norms and push LGBTQ+ storytelling forward. Horror has always been a space where outsiders can shine, Koch said in an interview. As a queer actor, I want to tell stories that feel raw, real, and a little dangerous. What's next for Cooper Koch? With his star rising, Koch is set to appear in an upcoming supernatural thriller and is rumored to be joining a major horror franchise reboot. His combination of old Hollywood charm and modern edge makes him the perfect fit for today's evolving industry. Beyond acting, Koch is also passionate about LGBTQ+ advocacy, regularly using his platform to promote queer representation in film. As Hollywood continues to embrace diverse storytelling, Cooper Koch is proving that queer actors can not only survive in horror, they can thrive. Drop a 5 if you think Cooper Koch is the future of LGBTQ+ horror cinema. These 5 actors aren't just rising stars, they're reshaping Hollywood. With their talent, charisma, and fearless authenticity, they're proving that LGBTQ+ actors deserve leading roles, blockbuster franchises, and award-winning performances. For years, queer actors were sidelined, but this new generation refuses to be ignored. Whether they're starring in horror films, action thrillers, romantic dramas, or indie masterpieces, they're bringing depth, representation, and star power to every role they take on. So which of these actors impressed you the most? Drop their number in the comments below. And if you love seeing LGBTQ+ talent thrive, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Only on Rainbow Spotlight.